Hey everybody, it's Derek back again. Welcome back to my channel. I'm just sitting here doing a little bit of knitting. I'll tell you ahead of time, if you hear vehicles or something going by, it's because I have my back sliding glass door open. It's easier sometimes when it's warmer so the dogs can go in and out and I don't have to let them out constantly. They can go out on their own. So yeah, I hope everybody's been doing well. I've been doing okay. I had to fly on Saturday. I flew to Austin, Texas to bring my mom's dog back to her. And then that evening, me and my partner flew back to Las Vegas. So that was quite a journey for one day. I'm working on my white cardigan. And like I said, this one is probably going to be for my mom. Because it's not big enough for me. So yeah, we're minus one dog now. So now we just have our three that we have, two Chihuahuas and a Westie. The Westie's name is Bella, and the Chihuahuas are Scooby and Higgins, but we call him Higgy because it's just easier, and that's what he goes by, is Higgy, and that's what I have on his name tag. So yeah, I've just been working on this, trying to get it done. I did actually start the green honeycomb lace pattern that I showed this last time. I started that. I'm starting on the back first, and then I'll do the sleeves and then the front. So no lace bit right now, so not really much to show at the moment anyway. Oh, there is something I did want to tell you. So I don't want to say too much, because it's a huge surprise. No, it's not a huge surprise, but I did want to say that if she watches this, I did send her an email, but if she watches this before she receives it, Sheila, honey, you're getting some happy mail. I actually ordered you some yarn and I had it sent to you from Wool Warehouse, so you should be receiving that in a few days. I just wanted to let you know. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you love the colors I picked. They're really beautiful. I actually have these two, and I thought you might really like them. So it should be plenty for you to make a cardigan or a sweater for yourself. Two of them, actually, because there's two different colors. So yeah, that was another thing that I did this morning was order that for her. Let's see, where am I at? So yeah, I am actually up to decreasing for the sleeves, the armholes. So yeah, so it won't be long and I'll be through with the back. I just haven't had time. I've been busy, this weekend with going and doing that, and then yesterday, Sunday, I was so exhausted and give out, and today, of course, I had to go back to work. So I just haven't had time to do much knitting here lately. So I'm happy to get back into it. And also, I'm hoping, and actually I believe it is, the picture should be a lot better. The video should be a lot better I got a new phone, and I'm using my phone now instead of my laptop, and it looks much better, actually, much better. So yeah, the lighting and everything looks a lot clearer. So I'm happy about that. Um, Hopefully the sound is okay as well. We'll review that and see. Um, but yeah, not much to really say or tell right now. That's just about it. Other than, well, I will say when we had to go on Saturday, and we had to, because what you do is you have to make a reservation for the dog ahead of time on their plane, but then you have to stand in line to check the dog in. What a nightmare. We stood in line forever. And then when we got to Austin, we had gotten a rental car. So we had to stand in line for an hour and a half just to get that rental car, even though it was prepaid. So it was a day of waiting in lines and just waiting everywhere, waiting. And it was just like, oh my goodness. But the reason we wanted to get a rental car is because we were only there for a few hours, but we wanted to go to a place that we always ate at when we lived in Frisco, right above Dallas, called Gloria's. It's a Latin cuisine restaurant, and it's really good. So we wanted to go eat there. And actually, I went to show Brent, my partner, where I used to live in Austin as well, because I did live there for a little while. Years ago. So I wanted to show him where I had lived, and he got to see that, how pretty it is there. But I was ready to come home. I love Vegas. I love living here. I never get tired of looking at the mountains. I just never ever get tired of looking at the mountains. Just beautiful mountains. Yeah, but it was pretty to go there and see the bluebonnets blooming, and springtime, and that was really nice as well. But yeah, that's about how that went. Yesterday we really didn't do a whole lot after all that jet lag, so we just kind of slept and relaxed, and that's about it. We didn't even want to cook yesterday night, so we just picked up pizza for dinner. Or where I come from, we call it supper, but they call it dinner in most other places in the U.S. anyway. I think y'all call that tea time, I think, in the UK. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's tea time. The evening meal. So yeah. Oh, well, I didn't say either that these are knit pro zings that I am knitting with. Okay, so here in the US, we have Knitter's Pride, which is the sister company to Knit Pro. It's the same thing. It's just called Knitter's Pride, and they're called Knitter's Pride zings here, and Knit Pro zings in the UK. And the reason I'm calling them Knit Pro zings is because I did order them from Wool Warehouse. So I have 10-inch ones in a size 5mm and a 4.5mm that I bought at a yarn store here in this, in Texas, actually. But then I have the 4mm, 3.75, and 3.25 that in the 14-inch, the 35 centimeters that I ordered from a warehouse. Actually, oh, that's right. And I did order a 3.25 and a 4 in a 30 centimeter, a 12-inch. I did order a couple of those as well, so I have those in my basket sitting here. Believe it or not, I have a basket. I'll have to show y'all one day. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'll have to show y'all that I have a blue plastic basket with my projects in and whatever, and then I actually have a stool down here that has some more projects and patterns in it. But then next to my basket, I have like another kind of Rotan basket or whatever you want to call it, that holds my buttons and pins and notions and needles and all that kind of stuff. So I have all that. I have to show that to y'all, how I have it all set up here and everything. The new lace cardigan is actually in the stool because I have three well, 2 adults and 1 child's cardigan going in the basket, and I was like, well, I don't want to add that to the mix, so I'll leave that in there. But yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing. And I should actually be pretty close to where I just start working straight up to the shoulder, and then I will bind off in steps as you do, and then put the remaining stitches on a holder. But yeah, that's the open moss stitch. Well, y'all can see it if I pull it up closer, I guess. Open moss stitch. Little cardigan. So yeah, so I'm gonna put that away for right now, if I can. Maybe it's getting bigger, so it's getting harder to deal with. Okay, so yeah, I know it's been a few days since I've made a video. Actually, when was the last day I made a video? Last Thursday, I think. So it's been several days. But like I said, I was just so busy, I didn't have time to do anything. Oh, another little rant. I just thought about this by me hearing the cars go by. I tell you what, we have, as you know, I live in the desert, the Mojave Desert. That's Las Vegas is in the Mojave Desert. Well, people love 4-wheelers and ATVs and mountain bikes here. And they get on those, excuse my language, damn mountain bikes and drive through here with all that noise and carrying on and just, I mean, granted, I know that that's what they like to do, fine, but you don't have to go and you know, bother the whole neighborhood by making all this noise, because it's not that they just go to their destination and then do whatever they're gonna have to do. No, they drive up and down the roads behind my subdivision, or in between the subdivisions, in between the houses, and do this and make all this noise constantly. And I'm just like, oh, it's ridiculous, what they're doing with all of that. It's annoying. Like I said, if you were just going to your destination, to the mountains or wherever that you're going to do your dirt bike riding or whatever, fine. Don't just go up and down our streets making all that damn noise. It's a pain. It's a pain. I hate that. And it stirs the dogs up too. And then that's, ugh. Anyway, that's my little rant for the day. I thought about it because I heard the cars, and I was hearing them yesterday riding up and down the road. Just, oh my goodness. And people, I know, I don't really follow the local, I guess, Facebook group or whatever it is. But I know when my mom was living here with us for a little while, she did, and she saw how they were, so many people complaining all the time about all that noise and stuff. And I'm like, you know, you live out here next to the mountain, it really shouldn't be that noisy. It should be quiet over here. But oh no, they've got to be just running up and down the roads, making all that noise and just driving everybody crazy, and you can't have a moment's peace. But anyway, that's my little I'll just say it, little bitch of the day. That's my rant of the day. Um, but anyway, um, I will tell y'all straight up, I do have a bad potty mouth. I try not to say too much on here, of course, as in none of us probably do. But yeah, I do. I have a bad potty mouth. Um, but anyway, um, I guess that's all I have for today. So, love you guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, I hope you all are doing well. Um, Thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Bye for now.